What's up, you guys? Jedi Master Josh here, and today we're going to be opening 25 packs of Journey Together. Now, we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get right into this. We got 25 packs to dig through, so it's going to take a little bit of time. But I'll talk about how I got these here in just a moment. It's just a, brand new set. We're going to see this here. This coming weekend is going to be the release date of this set, but for the past 2 weeks, 2 weekends, this weekend and the weekend before, you could go to pre-releases, and that's what I've been doing for the past 2 weekends, is finding the pre-releases and going to them, and that's how I earned all these packs. And so pre-releases are pretty awesome. Anytime a main set comes out, they have a pre-release, and the pre-releases are usually $30. You show up, you get to play 3 rounds, and at the end of each round you get a pack, and the $30 buys you a box that has a pre-built deck in it and also has 4 packs. So a lot of fun. $30 for 7 packs also is just a really good deal if you ask me. The price may go up over time, especially with the new tariffs and all that stuff that's going on, but we won't talk too much about that because who knows how that's going to affect things. Either way, we're going to be digging into these packs and checking out what we get. Now, I've opened a few packs from Journey Together already and pulled a couple of things. Nothing too crazy yet, though. I pulled the Whale Lord illustration rare, which is awesome, and if we pull another one of those, I'll be super happy. But either way, definitely gonna put that in the binder, and I'm happy about that. But we're just trying to get through and see if we can get something good from these. So we got ourselves a Wingle, we've got Swinub, we've got Verizian, Hop's Choice Band, all the trainers cards that are going to be showing up in here, tons of fun. We've got ourselves a Cutie Fly and a Noivern. Alright, so not too bad so far. The Noivern was really good in pre-release, so if anybody is going to pre-releases, this is really good, just so you know. But alright, so we're going into our third pack here. But yeah, Journey Together, brand new set, has a bunch of awesome new stuff in it. The real main catch of it is that it's got these trainers and their Pokemon. We got N, we got Iono, we got Lily, and we've got Hop. And so, there's a bunch of different Pokemon that each of them have. It's pretty awesome. We haven't seen trainers and their Pokemon. I mean, we've seen like the trainer gallery and stuff like that, but we haven't seen trainers actually having Pokemon in a long time. It's been almost, I think, 20 years or something like that. It's been quite a while. We do see the occasional promo, like we had Blaine's Charizard and things like that, but those aren't really, are those really, are we gonna count those? Do we count those? I don't know. All right, so we're getting into the fourth pack here of Journey Together, but we got 25 of them, so plenty of opportunities to pull something good. But let me know in the comments what you guys think about Journey Together. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, blah blah blah. Make sure you're joining the Rattle Discord, all that. Checking out, and there's a restock bot in there. So if you join the Rattle Discord, it's a free restock bot, and you could potentially get in on some restocks, order yourself some stuff, get MSRP Pokemon. I know everyone's freaking out about that right now, so make sure you get yourself into the Rattle Discord and check it out. It'll be linked in the description, so no worries. But yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can finally pull something here. We're 4 packs in, no pulls, but that's okay. We're saving all of the best pulls for last, right? So I went to 5 pre-releases. That would earn me a total of, if 7 packs per 5 pre-releases, you're gonna get 35 packs. I opened a good amount of packs, to myself, and along with some people in the Rattle Discord. If you join, on Saturdays we hang out, open packs, do all sorts of fun stuff. And then on top of that, I have a couple other packs that I'll be opening for shorts, so make sure you're, like I said, liking, subscribing, all that stuff, and checking out the shorts as well. We've got board openings that have been going on for like 430 openings now, and I have more that are meant to be uploaded. I've just been incredibly busy. But let's go ahead and see what we get from this opening. Hopefully we get something good in the board openings. We'll see. Get those uploaded sometime this week, and hopefully have some fun along the way. I know Pokemon's been hard for everyone to kind of get their hands on, which is it's difficult, but it's one of those things where this stuff happens. It's happened before, it'll likely happen again. We get another Whaler. Did I call this or what? We will take that. Now that's probably one of my favorite cards from the set. This is absolutely awesome. It's just, I mean, he's a big boy. If you look, there's a little boat up there, so you can kind of get more of a gauge of the size of this Wailord. Alright, so we'll put that up in the pull pool. Everything will get sleeved at the end of the video. Nothing to worry about there. But yeah, like I was saying, this stuff has happened before. It'll happen again. Things, they wane and they wax, and you know, the idea is to just be patient. If you're just patient, this stuff will come around. Pokemon sees what's happening in the market, so they're going to print to demand, you know. So they see that 151 is in demand. They see that Prismatic Evolutions is in demand. They see Twilight Masquerade, Surging Sparks, Journey Together now. They see all these sets are in demand. So they're going to print them. They're going to print a lot of them. That's going to happen. And you'll be able to get your hands on stuff. Don't worry about it. It's not too big of a deal. Just don't go paying the crazy prices that these... we got a little evolution there. You see that? Watch roll to kill a watch roll. But, yeah, don't go paying the crazy prices that the scalpers are asking for. If you just don't buy from the scalpers... This is a crazy concept, guys. If you don't buy from the scalpers, they can't make money. And if they can't make money, they won't continue to do the scalping. It's crazy. It's insane. I know. Don't worry. I came up with it all by myself. It's a new concept, so it's good. But all right, we got a code card for you guys. You guys probably might not be able to use the code cards right now, but if you come back to this video or something like that, code cards should be able to. They should work by like this Thursday. I'm thinking is typically when they used to do it. I haven't ran a code card in so long. I couldn't tell you when they're supposed to be doing it. That Lily's Ribombi, that's our Lily's Comfy. That's what it is. Okay, Lily's Comfy. Good to see Comfy again. Poor Comfy. We'll be losing Comfy to rotation here soon. No more flower selecting. I've been playing Lost Box to get my last few flower selects in before, you know, so one last hurrah, right? Throw a Lost Vacuum out there, play a Colress's Experiment. Have some fun. All right, there's a code card. Giving you guys all these code cards. Just make sure you let me know what you get from them whenever you do get to run them. All right, we got a Petilil. We got Pilo Swine, Ruffian, Cinccino, Maractus, Meowscarada. We got the Volcanion EX Special Illustration Rare. Check that out. That's actually... excuse me. That's actually a really awesome looking card. I love this. This is so cool. We've got ourselves, once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may make your opponent's active Pokemon burned. All right, not too bad. And the movement energy from this Pokemon to one of your benched Pokemon. Okay, so a little bit of acceleration going on, but you got to get 3 energies on to use the attack. But this is awesome. This is sweet. All right, we got ourselves a special illustration rare from one of our packs. That's really... you know, when you go to pre-releases and you get all your packs from pre-releases, you're not really guaranteed a whole lot. From the pre-release boxes, you're gonna get, you know, 4 packs, and those those can be hit or miss. And then on top of it, the 3 bonus packs you get, they come from booster boxes. So you know, if somebody pulls a special illustration rare from their bonus packs, you can kind of guess that maybe yours aren't going to have one. But even so, you know, we got lucky here. That's pretty awesome. We got ourselves a Wailmer, Ionos Tadbulb. You need that for the Belly Bolt. I did see the special illustration rare Belly Bolt get pulled. I saw the... There we go. We got ourselves a Lily's Ribombi. Now we're getting our pulls. But yeah, I saw all the crazy cards pulled during pre-release. The only one I did not actually see pulled was the Ends Zoroark special illustration rare. So anybody that pulls that one... share some pictures in the Reddle Discord or something like that. It's pretty awesome card. But we got ourselves Lily's Ribombi. Not too bad. We'll take that. That's an awesome... I really like this illustration rare. We're going to look at it once more because this is really good. We've got the Ribombi and Lily there, and then the flowers and all that stuff, and the eyes are holographic and everything. The way that the light shines through it, it's like light peeking through the vines or these bushes or these flowers, or maybe there's a window, or I don't know. It looks really good. It's really good artwork. I love this. Awesome. All right, so we're digging into our next pack. We've got some luck moving now. We got a special illustration rare, 2 illustration rares. We haven't even seen a basic EX. I don't think I've pulled a single basic EX from any of these packs yet. So we'll be lucky to find one hopefully at some point. All right, we got Pelipper. We got Greedent, we got Regice, we got Volcarona for the first reverse, Low Kicks, and a Metagross. Metagross swinging his way back in, not too bad. Like Metagross, you know, we could see some better Metagross cards, right? We could. We got Hop and Zacian here. That's one of the cards that I'd like to pull, actually, the Hop and the Zacian. That one looks really cool as well. But there's a code card for you guys, passing that off to the trash bags. And we've got Coughing to start off. We got Shuppet. Let's see if we can get something else really cool here. We got Cloth. We got Levincia. This is a pretty pretty awesome card here. This might be helpful for Miraidon. Miraidon loses a few pretty important pieces with rotation. But with this, we got ourselves once during each player's turn, that player might put up to 2 basic lightning energy cards from their discard pile into their hand. So this could be helpful with, Iono's Kilowattrel discards energy right off of it. So if you have to discard an energy off of the Kilowattrel in order to draw the cards from its effect, then you can just pick that back out of the discard pile with Levincia, if you really need to. We got ourselves Super Potion, we got Squawkabilly, we got Iono's Wattrel, there we go, and a Butterfree. Be free, Butterfree, just be free. It's okay. But all right, we're gonna move into our next pack here. We're moving through them pretty quick. We're probably halfway through. We might have a little bit more than half. I'm not entirely sure. I can't count that quickly. We got ourselves code card though. There's a code card for you guys, and we got Hops Wooloo. Not too bad. Hops Wooloo and Double featured in the set. Maybe we'll see a double at some point. We've got the entire Rookidee line as well, which is really cool. Spiky Energy is actually a pretty playable card. Regice, and there we go. We talked about it, and we received it. We got ourselves a Veluza EX, a Volton Veluza. Razorfin for 30, and Purging Strike for 120, plus if you discard your hand, then you get 120 more damage. That's not too bad. So 240 for 3 energy. 210 HP, basic EX. It's not too bad, but it's nothing crazy either. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got next. We got Hop and Zacian on here. We've got all the pack arts, all the different pack arts to showcase here. We got a code card for you guys, and let me know what you're getting from the code card. And we got Noibat. You'll need that if you want to play with that Noivern. Now the Noivern's really cool. If we see another one, we'll go over it. It's actually really playable, especially in the, excuse me, you stay there. Now this is super playable in the pre-release format. So if your opponent doesn't have exactly 3 or 4 prize cards remaining, this attack does nothing. But if they have 3 or 4 prize cards remaining, you can use for 1 energy the Fickle Spitting for 120. Really, really awesome. Just 1 colorless energy, do 120 damage. Nice and easy. But we got ourselves a Hops Double there and a Psychic Energy. Not too bad. We take the Psychic Energy, right? I don't know. We're gonna move on. All right, we've got N and Zoroark. Yeah, there we go. I almost butchered that one. We got N and Zoroark there. And let's move into it and see what we can get ourselves. Another code card for you guys. Toss that off to the side. We're starting with the Shelmet. Shelmet was in the pre-release deck, so you guys have probably become, if you guys were at pre-release, you've become pretty familiar with the Shelmet. We've got Purloin, we've got Larvesta, and we've got Regirock. All the Regis being featured in the set. Not all of them, just the 3 original ones, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's just Regirock, Regice, and Registeel, right? Something like that. We'll see. I don't even think I've seen Registeel yet, so now I'm like questioning it. But let's go ahead and see if we can see it in this next pack. There's a code card for you guys. Let me know what you're thinking about Journey Together. Are you guys excited about, the, what is it, it's something about Team Rocket or something like that. We've got all sorts of, I've got Heatwave Arena, a booster box that'll be opening here on the channel here very soon. So like I said, make sure you guys subscribe so you guys can see that. We got a Salamence EX with the Wide Blast. It blasts wide. And then a Dragon. Okay, we're just going to get over this real quick. All right, put that up in the pull. Salamence EX, not too bad. Be interesting to see if that makes any play in the game, with Dragapult pretty much being rotated out by the time this becomes legal. It actually rotates out the exact same time that this becomes legal. It's kind of weird because now we're not going to... Did I say Dragapult? I meant to say Regidrago. Regidrago rotating out. With Regidrago rotating out, it's going to be really weird to see if Salamence does anything. It's just got too high of an energy requirement unless they, start finding some way to accelerate energy for it. I don't know. We got the Paldean Clodsire EX. Now I know that this was printed in a previous set. I don't know if it was this exact same card, like mechanically speaking. So it might have different attacks. It should have a different artwork, but then we get ourselves another Paldean Clodsire EX. And it's funny to me that they have to put Paldean Clodsire on it. Like, you don't have to say Paldean Clodsire because there's only Clodsire in Paldea. You can only get Clodsire in Paldea, so why would you? Okay, we're moving on. We'll get over that. I'm crashing out. We got ourselves our next pack here with Iono and Bellibolt. It would be cool to see an Iono's Bellibolt. That would be awesome. But there we go, a code card for you guys. Toss that off to the side, and let's see if we can pull something Good. Some heaters, right? We need some heaters. Are there any golds in this set? I actually haven't even paid that close of attention to see. We'll see, you know, once we get the ETBs, we'll start looking to see if there's, we get ourselves an Ends Reshiram. There is a illustration rare for that I'd love to pull. But yeah, once the ETBs come out, there's like a little list in the back of their guidebook that actually shows every single card that's in the set. And so we'll be able to see if there are any gold cards in the set at that point. I mean, you guys can let me know in the comments as well. That's fine. I don't mind either way. But code card for you guys, toss it off, and let's see if we can get lucky. Maybe we pull a gold card. That would be insane. All right, we got Lombre, Squovit, Cloth, Levincia, again, a playable card. We got ourselves a Alolan Marowak. We've got Billy and Onair. These two, I remember, you know, having to battle these two for the money and stuff like that, and them giving us the money. I keep forgetting that this is here, so don't look at this. We'll just put it behind the cards. But these two were annoying. All right, we got Volcanion EX to go with our special illustration rare. Volcanion EX, not too bad. And then, of course, because you got to use fire energy to power it up, we get the fire energy. Not too bad. All right, we're moving down on the packs, so it looks like we're about 6 packs remaining, maybe 7, something like that. It looks like, yeah, 6. So here's the 6th to last pack. Let me know what you guys think again in the comments. Like, subscribe, blah, 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 yada, yada. Join the Rattle Discord. Check out the other videos I have on the channel, so on and so forth. Let's see if we can get lucky. Hope you guys are having fun. That's the most important thing. I know the market's crazy, but just make sure you're having fun. There's a ton of other stuff in the hobby that you can go and chase and look at and collect and so on and so forth. That doesn't have to be the newest thing. You know, you don't have to be ooh, here we go, the Noivern. So if you have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent, ignore all energy cost of Frightening Howl used by this Pokemon. And Frightening Howl does 110 damage, so you could just, you know, with a free retreat too. Pretty busted. All right, not too bad. All right, but yeah, so you don't have to be chasing the newest thing, you know, Prismatic Evolutions, 151, all these things. There's so much of it out there already that is being opened. We can already see prices coming down. Like the 151 Charizard EX is already down. I think it's like down below $200 now, or just under it or something like that. So like people are freaking out, and if you're crazy about buying 151, if an ETB of 151 is $180, but the Charizard EX is $200, why don't you just buy the Charizard? I don't understand. All right, so we toss that off to the side, and we did, like, it's crazy. But okay, we got Drampa, we got Durant, we got Greedent, Regice, and we still haven't seen the Registeel. Maybe it's in here. We got Billy and Onair, and Iono's Kilowattrel. Not too bad. Like I said, that Iono's Kilowattrel might be playable, might be useful in Miraidon post-rotation. We'll see. We got ourselves Hop and Zacian. How do you say it? Do you say Zacian or Zacian or Zacian, or what do you guys say? I know the second one I said is like way left field. Like it's not gonna, I don't know. Maybe you guys say it like that. I don't know. There's a code card for you guys. Toss it off to the side. We got Larvesta to start us off. Beldum, Torkoal. Let's see something juicy, right? Come on. Maybe another illustration rare, or even maybe a special illustration. Okay. And we get, Hops, Zacian EX. I say Zacian now. That's how I'm going to say it this time. Who knows how I'm going to say it next time? We'll see. We got Insta Strike for 30 and Brave Slash for 240. A lot of people are thinking about putting this card into Arcaludon, you know, and I can see it. I can see it happening. Let's go ahead, move this stuff off to the side. We started off super strong, and now we're just into regular EX Village, but that's okay. That's okay. We're having fun. Gonna need these cards for the binder, so on and so forth. Might be able to trade some, so on and so forth. We're gonna say so on and so forth one more time just to get it in there, and then there's a code card. Toss it off to the side. I'm having fun. I hope you guys are. We got Togedemaru, we got Squovit, Paris, Lily's Pearl. I can imagine this being pretty playable too, because you know, with Lily's Ribombee, it can be useful, and then on top of it, you just put this on there and it becomes no prizes. You know, kind of cool. It can be taken away by Jamming Tower, and then all of a sudden, you know, it's prizes. But we can just hope and pray. We got ourselves dun Sparse EX. All right, not too bad. Dunsparce EX. We got Tenacious Tail and Destructive Drill. All right, well, we take it. You know, like I said, we got to put that in the binder. I've heard some people talking about trying to play that Dunsparce EX, and I still don't understand, but we're gonna figure it out. Well, somebody's gonna use it against me or something, and then I'm gonna be like, that's it. I get it now. And then, all right, dig into our next pack. Code card for you guys. Toss it off to the side and Shup It to start us off. Let's see if you got something Shup It. We got Hops Corvus Squire, Ends Sigilif, Billy and O'Nair, Alolan Marowak. All right, come on. We got Wheezing. Let's see something good. Furret. Okay, Lombre, and a Meowscarada. All right, well, we got Last Pack Magic, right? Wish us some luck in some Last Pack Magic. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking, what you're most excited for, what your favorite card is, anything Pokemon related. Just let me know down in the comments, all right? And we're going to see if we can get something good out of this Last Pack Magic. Join the Rattle Discord. Like I said, free restock bot. Super cool. It's not easy to get the restocks because there are also still, thousands of other people competing with you, but I've seen a lot of people have a lot of luck with it, so just make sure you check it out. We got ourselves Squovit. We've got Paris. It's a lot of fun in there too. We hang out on Saturdays and Sundays, and this is a good place to hang out. Get a lot of information and so on and so forth. Okay, here we go. Now we gotta reel it in. We got ourselves a reverse Cubone, and we've got ourselves a reverse Oinkologne, and we're finishing the video on a Magearna. Okay, Magearna, auto heal, not too bad. But let me know what you guys are thinking. Like I said, Journey Together seems really fun. Love to see the trainers and their Pokemon back. Bunch of cool artworks, bunch of cool cards, bunch of cool stuff coming up in the future. I've got Heatwave Arena booster box to open on the next video, so make sure you guys check that out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.